This. Hello? Oh, we're kind of working a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Oh.
We're kind of working a little bit.
Seems good. Yes, okay, we're all ready. Here we go, here we go. Right there. Sorry about that, little bit of teething trouble. And we're back in game. I've got a cup of tea here. I would invite you to choose your favorite type of tea and to get one now. And settle in. I personally am drinking a berry and chili concoction today, which is one of my favorites. Right then, let's set the time over today. And we're going to have a quick look and see what we're doing here, whether everything is in the right place. We have some corners to fill in, is probably the next step here. So let's see if we can get that done. So this corner here it's a dirty corner. It's yeah, dirty corner. Whoa. Gross. But no, this is a bad corner. Very obviously, and we need something to plug it up with. What we could do is we could just bring it to a corner, which I'm kind of tempted to do because we've already got these very tall towers here, and I don't want to overdo it on just the outside. Oi oi. So I'm just gonna let's see what just a plain old corner looks like. Whether this is acceptable or not. So we'll build this out as we've done before. Maybe we'll make it, we'll try this, see what this ends up looking like. Just plain old chiseled blocks. Pretty boring, I know, but as I say, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to kind of, overdo it on the exterior of the build. Okay, that is a bit boring. So let's see, we'll put some, we can definitely put this in, I think. Like this, and then maybe don't bother with the bit at the bottom. Yeah? Maybe like this, perhaps? Just to give it... anything I do is not going to look quite right, which is unfortunate. I could put something in a tower to block up that, so maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, I guess some kind of a tower can block it up. Or maybe a gateway. Yes, actually, if we're going to have this be a tiny little garden, we should have a gateway there, of course. Let's take this back out, and we'll try to go for a gateway. So how am I going to do that exactly? Just see my head there. Move the camera down a little bit. How are you guys all doing today? Have you got any tea? Anybody drinking tea? I do love tea. Nice. Okay. So. How can we make a little gateway here? Let's have a quick look at what the gateways over here look like. Something similar to that shouldn't be too hard to do, so let's get some gold coming across diagonally. Is that right? What's wrong with that? Something wrong? Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's because this has been changed. So that's back in line with that, that's right. And then one in the middle. That's, yeah, that looks a little bit like the gate we've got on the other side, so let's put a sea lantern in there. And... oh, lemon tea is good. I do enjoy lemon tea. So let's see. I reckon we can go for some quartz in here. And we'll bring this down slightly. We'll make an entire block there because we can't, of course, get the stairs in quite the position that we'd like. Let's bring the chiseled blocks around. Maybe sticking out just a little bit. Translating anything into a diagonal is always difficult. Okay, so I've actually elevated it here, so let's do that. So we will elevate this to here, bring that down there, and then we can fit in some slabs like this. And then we can fit gold in behind there. That, I think. And that gives us a little corner gateway there. Quite similar to this one. In fact, pretty much the same as that one. Except that this one has... it's good like this, isn't it? Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Goodness. Okay. So we can get some pillars in here actually. Of course, we should have some pillars for ringing the edge here. Maybe like this. Yes, that works. Oh, no it doesn't. That's far too small. Maybe we just leave it like this. I think this works. Thank you, Squiggles. So we can copy this across. I'm not going to bother copying it right now because I want to make sure that I've got everything that I want to do with this done first. Oh yes, of course. I remember now this. I slightly distended the circle here. Okay, so I can put in something here. I want to put in something that looks somewhat natural, but it needs to be very rigid. This is supposed to be heaven, this particular build, and heaven should be extremely controlled. It's not natural, it is opposed to nature. So we have over here, this is earth, it's nature. And over here we have heaven, it is everything not natural, it is everything man-made. And so, while I want to put some kind of a garden in, I don't want it to be... I don't want it to appear natural in any way. So I'm thinking a fountain maybe could be a good place to start. Hello! So this structure that I'm building now is, as I've mentioned, it is supposed to be heaven from a series of 8. You can see from here I've got a few of them. We've got earth over here. We've got wind there, and slightly further over we have fire. That's fire, and this one is mountain. And there is one very poorly fleshed out water over there, which I'm not going to bother showing you because it's not finished. And so we have, it's Chinese philosophy. In Chinese philosophy there are 8 elements that make up the world. Or maybe not make up the world, but there are 8 elements anyway, kind of like the 4 elements in the West. And so your 8 elements are water, fire, mountain, lake, heaven and earth, and wind and thunder. And so I'm building heaven presently. So let's see what I can do here with I want to make a fountain effect. So let's see if I can do such a thing without making it too heavy, which is always my problem. I wonder if I put a water on here. Whoosh! And off it goes. My Outlook settings are out of date. Well, let me just quickly grab my bar back again. And we will go for some slabs like this. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So that's a little bit of a fountain. I don't really like it. In fact, I don't even need that, do I? We could have a fountain like that, which is a bit boring. What can we do to embellish it? Put gold in there. It's not very exciting still. The problem is, I guess, we're working with very little space here. Now, there's no reason, there's no requirement for it to be a perfect circle. I just liked, you know, perfect circles make sense for heaven. Again, everything constructed and masculine. Oh, okay. So between all of the spheres, there will be 8 in total. They will form a background for a time-lapse that I'm going to do later. So if you remember, I don't know if you've seen them or if you're a new viewer, but I have some very large time-lapses that I've constructed. And they need some backgrounds for them, so I'm working on a new one. And in order for it to have a background, I'm going to have these 8 spheres. So they'll be individually present in the background of this large time-lapse. I'm not going to tell you what the time-lapse is, because that'll be spoiling. Okay, I'll leave that as just is for now, to be honest. It's really minor. It's not important at all on the grand scale of things, so let's just leave it. So now we can work in. Let's go for let's get some paths in here for a start. So I'm just going to go straight across and put in a path, and it is 44.7. 44.7, and we'll do the same over here. 44.7. There we go. And we'll do the same over the other side, just so that we get the center of what we're trying to do here. In fact, I know what I can do. Make this slightly quicker. Go like this. And just because it's going to irritate me if I don't do it, I'm going to punch out that. Okay, so we've got our centered idea now. Let's get rid of this tower because we don't need that anymore. Although we'll probably come back to certain similar structures later. We'll go +2, and we'll go set air. And that gets rid of that. Hello, Goten. So, we've got room for a structure here. I'm thinking things kind of inspired, cathedral inspired is probably a good one. So tall and obviously very orderly. This is kind of the perfect thing for this kind of build. So where am I going to put, let's see, where should I put the wall? Let's start here, say. This will be the main corner of the main structure. So I guess from here we've got a little bit of room. No, it's not enough room. Okay. So we'll move it back a little bit. We'll say here. And then what we can do, just trace out a little bit where it'll be. It'll be like this. I don't really want it to be quite so far forward. I don't want it to be... No, if we move it in anymore, it'll be too small. Sandwich! Yeah, I don't want to move it in anymore because I don't want it to be too small. I don't want to give up space, really. So let's leave a little bit of room here. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll have the same thing going on the other side, but we will copy-paste to get that in. So we're going to build 1/4 of the structure, or not even 1/4, we're going to build 1/8, and then we're going to copy-paste. Because I want it all to be symmetric. Oops, I've gone completely past where I originally planned on having the... Yeah. So we're going to build this very small section here, and then we're going to copy-paste. So that's not a great look for the bottom. So let's start with this bottom layer of stairs. I'm gonna go for a pillar block here. In fact, maybe what I could do is more of these. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna copy the. Probably not. It's kind of hard to eat internet sandwiches. Although I wish you could, because there are some delicious looking sandwiches on the internet. Let's go here. And we'll do a... Let's see here. So we'll do a copy from just here. And then we'll do a... paste just here. There we go. I didn't replace anything. Yeah, looks cool. I want to move it up maybe. No, I think that's fine. Okay. And let's save some more time. I'm just going to duplicate this all the way down. I know there's a quicker way to do this without using copy paste, but I'm not sure exactly what it is, so forgive me for this. Rubbish technique. And we'll bring this all the way down. So we're going to get these kind of cathedral towers, bulwarks, bastions. No, I can't see any sandwiches actually. I was planning on having Chinese today, Chinese food, so I haven't bought any sandwiches. Unless you are some kind of a ninja infiltration sandwich, in which case I guess I can't see you. Oh, nice. Okay. So, we have a second little tower on this 8th. And now we need to come up with something to go in here. So, windows are a big part of Gothic architecture. So let's try to go for some kind of a window here. I want to take it all the way to here so I get the maximum space, but I am obviously going to have some frame for the door here. That leaves me a awkward number of blocks. It is an even number, 2. 2 is a very awkward number. In fact, it's pretty much the worst number. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. And in fact, it's so lonely a number that I'm really tempted to just shift the entire build out a little bit. So let's do that. And we'll get pos 2 here. Cut. And I'll take one step this way, and I'll do paste. And there we go, we've moved it a little bit, and we have created quite a narrow way here, but we can sort that later. What matters is that we've created enough space for a 3-high window here. I can't see any sandwiches though. I can't eat a sandwich that I can't see. Okay, so let's get the basic shape traced out first. Do I want to do 2 wide? No, I don't, I think. Unless I want to do something like this, maybe? And then bring it to a cross-shaped window, i.e. a circle in this universe. Something like that. Kinda works. Let's just fill this in, just for completionist's sake. That's one option. I mean, another option, I suppose, is to put this effect set back into the window. Let's try that. And see what we end up with. Something like that, but then we'll have to have double thick walls, which is okay. I mean, it's not a huge problem. We can do double thick walls because this is supposed to be really viewed from outside. Inside may end up looking pretty snazzy, but I don't know. What is it? Chinese needle? So we have, yeah, we have an interesting window shape. I don't think I'm going to go with it. Maybe we can go just like this for the kind of classic. That's also pretty ugly. And I guess if I go like this, I can make it perhaps a little better, like that. No. Bomb. Okay. This isn't working out quite how I had planned. Maybe I can just do... I think that maybe the first design was the best one. Something like this. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Tricky. I mean, this is not really going to be very visible anyway, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that too much. Yes, that's all I can see is just my Chinese food. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with this shape. And do I want to leave it as plain as that? Maybe I don't. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe we can kind of ring the actual window itself with the chiseled blocks. Just to kind of highlight where the window is supposed to be, because sometimes you need help in Minecraft. Sometimes a structure is so small that it's very difficult to tell what it is supposed to be. And I mean, obviously, if you're good at Minecraft, you should be able to tell the user what it is without generating that confusion. And so adding a little bit of block definition can help a little bit to highlight something that the user is supposed to be seeing. And in this case, they're supposed to be seeing this this window shape rather than just a mash of blocks, which they may be seeing. Hard to say. I'm not sure. But I think it looks okay. Maybe we can get some stained glass in here now. let's try it. I want panes actually, don't I? Try a black one. See what that looks like. Just to create kind of a bit of an austere look there. And then let's go for a yellow one in the middle. I'm gonna place this easily. There we go. Okay, that was a mistake. Black is not a great colour for this. Let's try a better colour. Thank you, Tenho Tres Datas. And hi, 2Pro for anyone really. Have I seen you before? I'm sure I've seen your name before. Hello, what is that? Arthur? I can't. Archer, is it? I can't read Cyrillic too well. Let's try some colour. I mean, colour can never really hurt too much. Stained glass windows are traditionally these kind of deep reds, blues, and the like. So let's try some red and blue stained glass, and then we'll go for, say, blue here. Allude to the sun in the sky. Yeah, maybe we can do checkerboard effect here. And we'll go for do you want to do stripes or do we want to do checkerboard? Let's try this kind of checkerboard look first. You can't really see that anyway. It's not going to matter too much. So let's bring this up, and we're going for a yeah, we're trying to build a kind of a cathedral shape at this point. So I'm going to bring this doorway up to here, so we're getting a kind of an arching, quite a tall arching doorway, and we're going to need to bring in the roof at some point. Now, how to do the roof is a good question. Oh, that's perfect, actually, the way I've done that. So we can fill this out with maybe more windows. We'll have a look. We'll see what it looks like. And bring this up. Maybe this is too wide and open. I think maybe I need to bring the roof down a little. Of the door, that is. I'm also interested. I'm concerned. I'm always concerned, to be fair, at this stage in the build, when you're just getting started and you're not sure how exactly it's going to end up looking. So I can fit another stained glass window in. I'm thinking... what am I thinking? Maybe we could just bring this shape up. Like this, just kind of an abstract stained glass window. Something like this. No, that is hideous. Goodness. What a mistake. Let's not do that. That's so it's going to be a temple, I suppose. It's going to be kind of quite a tall cathedral, is what I'm imagining. So I think maybe I'm bringing the roof in way too low here. Let's build. Cathedrals are really tall, so let's keep going up. I mean, we've got a. Let me see here. Let me just have a quick look at how tall we can potentially build this before it's too tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So this is the, okay, we're already reaching that. This is the height of the sphere, but we know both of these have gone a lot higher than that, so we can probably add another 15, 20 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we can probably take it all the way up there at the maximum height. So we've got a lot of room, and we're gonna let's keep building up for now. So we'll bring the. I mean, a cathedral traditionally seems to have. This is kind of the buttress. Is it called a buttress? The big piece on the corner. They traditionally have those kind of around the same height as the roof, a little bit taller. In fact, the peak of the roof will probably be about on par with it. So let's have a go for that. 1, 2. I'll kind of trace out where I want the top of the roof to be. Actually, let's not bring it quite so high as that, because we want to be able to see. I want this kind of. You see here, we're getting this kind of line. I want this line to draw the. Well, I want to keep the lines nice and straight to keep this kind of image of very ordered reality. I've not drawn this out before. I'm completely winging this one. I have no plan apart from kind of just ideas at this point. I mean, I know kind of what I want to go with, and I know what the inspiration is, i.e. the Chinese idea of heaven. Chinese idea of heaven as a concept. So that is the male energy, masculine energy. Oh yeah, this is looking cool. I'm getting kind of a Heaven's Gate kind of vibe from this, actually. Like the gates of St. Peter. Which is a cool kind of idea. Obviously I need to add more depth here, because depth is absolutely key. It's total king in Minecraft. If you haven't got depth, you haven't got anything. Whoops, let's not take out that. So I think I kind of like this double width kind of pillar. I mean, obviously the pillar can't really be diagonal very easily. I could try and make it diagonal. In fact, I'll have a look at what happens if I try to make it diagonal. So which one? So if we have this one be up, say, try and make it look a little bit diagonal. And yeah, it looks okay. Anyway, we can get more windows in here, so let's do that, because this place is very bare at the moment. So we've got space here for 4. It's edge-centric again, which is unfortunate, but we can fit a circular window in here, I think. Let's go for a circular window here, another tall one. Is that right? Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And we'll put in some edges. Start highlight it. And we'll put some we'll go for this just same motif again, just keeping it kind of a bit simple at this point. We can jazz it up later maybe if we decide. So here's our blue and yellow window, yellow being representative of the sun here, the sun being very generative. Not generative, but it's a very ordered structure, naturally. A very simple structure. Much more simple than the Earth, for example. I think sun falls into the heaven category, but I don't know for sure, really. I'm not an expert. It's not that great, actually, that, is it? I don't like it. Maybe we could have, oh, I know what to do. How about we put a upper level in here? We could have a little balcony looking out. or not even, maybe not even a balcony, but a nah. Don't like it. Okay, we're filling it back in, and I'm gonna try do some detail work with the chiseled stone brick. In fact, I know kind of the detail I want to do. So we have hexagrams, trigrams symbols for each of these elements, and the symbol, trigram symbol for heaven is 3 lines. Very easy. 1, 2, 3. Put this here. 3 lines like this represents heaven. What we can do actually, maybe we can make these into windows, something like this perhaps. Wonder if that's going to look okay. So blue at the bottom and red at the bottom, red at the top. No, it looks like an office block, so let's not do that. Just it's a bit clunky still. Well, we'll come back to this. Let's have a look at the roof. See what we're going to do with the roof here. So this is going to come back to here at least. Although they may be levels higher than this. This is the center, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so it comes all the way back to the center. And we'll use a this block for that. So I'm actually kind of thinking maybe we can go for a golden roof. How can I do this? I guess I want to bring it in 1. I don't want the roof to be straight there. But I also don't want it to be just a straight up pyramid either. Pyramid's so ugly. But maybe I can break that up. I'm going to put a lot more detailing in. I'm going to have at least 1 more tier of this thing. So maybe we can put more detailing on it. This will just be the base, I suppose. And then I'm going to actually, once I've done this, I'm going to copy it over. And we'll just kind of have a look. See it all around and just see if the general shape feels right. And you guys can see kind of what we've been building being fleshed out. Oh, actually, I should put in the other wall, shouldn't I? That's going to take a little while, so I'll do that first. I'm going to put this here for a little kind of walkway. So let's actually, I'm going to put this up there. Let's get this same shape. It's important to have these repeated motifs. Very important for your for builds in Minecraft. They don't have to be identical, but you know, it's like any kind of work of art. It needs to be consistent. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Gold. Where does gold go? So gold actually wants to go here. So exactly the one place where I didn't put it before. That's okay. Let's go to a line of gold here. And then we'll do a we'll go for stone block underneath. And we will go for, let's do this same pattern that we've got here. So like this, and like this, and then like this. And we'll do that again. So again, almost a kind of a Parthenon thing going on here. Like, if the Parthenon was a cathedral, and also inspired by the Kremlin, I guess. That is kind of a weird recipe, but it's okay. That's what Minecraft's for. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. And in fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get some of these, and we can top here with these. Nice. And actually, well, you can bottom these as well. Let's bottom. Go here. Yes, nice. That's cool. And in fact, we can maybe do the same. What is this block actually? 1552. So it's just. Whoops. Right. Just do a. Where does that go down to? Down to here. See here, just lay out where these are going to go. So we'll do / set 1552, and we'll do the same here, and we won't do the same here. Do the same here. Oh, I see. That one's messed up as well. Whoops. All right. So get this one. Yes. I can tell you personally, I believe that it was not fabricated by the British government. I can tell you that. I don't see why it would have been fabricated by the British government. So while I'm hesitant to trust Theresa May on most things, I think on this case I'm a believer. I'm not believing the Russian line on this. I'll put it that way. I don't believe that this was fabricated by us, and I do believe that it was perpetrated by some kind of Russian agent. Oi oi. I understand that in Russia it is being very much shown billed as yeah, Theresa May's a liar, basically. Anyway, that is a discussion perhaps for another day. I'm actually going to move this all out by one because we don't have room inside, and I don't want to cramp the inside too much. So let's just do that. I'm going to take this bit, and I'm going to take this bit, and I'm going to do a copy here, a cut, and I'm going to move across just one block, and I'm going to do a paste. There we go. And now, oh, did I move it down? I didn't mean to move it down. I guess that's fine though. Yeah, no problem with that. It's actually worked out pretty good. So we'll do that. And then we can keep our depth going. So let's move this lot over as well by one. And I will do a cut and a paste. And there we go. We've got a wall there, and we still, I think we've just about got space in here to put in a. But let's do it just straight up. We'll just go from here all the way down, and we'll set that to quartz block. No worries. You know, personally, I don't have a problem. Obviously, I don't have a problem with anyone in Russia. Like, it's a shame that we're being divided in this way. To be honest, it sucks that we're seeing this resurgence in tensions. There's no reason for it. Realistically. So yeah, we're getting. This is much nicer than this. I should follow my own advice here. Let's use the same technique for this bit. In fact, we can bring it all the way around if we need to. Perhaps, maybe. Well, let's use the similar technique anyway. So we'll make this a little bit more exciting, and we will get. Put these in here. Oh, that's cool actually. We get the little gold showing through. And we'll put a... I guess we can put an entire... Let's put a sea lantern in there. And we get a little bit of gold just showing. And... fill that in, and then we can get a bit of... Put quartz slabs on top as well, or maybe every other one. Oh, I don't know, actually, that's... Yeah, it's going to look a bit dumb. Let's put it on all of them. So it gives us a little bit more... maybe I should put... let's put quartz stairs on there, actually. Let's just do that, and hopefully we can get a bit more... bit nicer looking roof there. Yeah, it looks cool. We've still got this big open space here, which we can do something with. In fact, I know I've got a real... I just come up with a real good idea, or at least what I think is a real good idea. So let's go here. And I was just thinking on medieval... cathedrals, we have gargoyles or statues up here. So let's do the Minecraft equivalent of a statue. Why not? And that is our armor racks. So let's do it. Armor rack. And we'll go for some gold armor. We'll do a full set of gold armor. On each. And here too. And here. And here. Cool. So we get some little statues or gargoyles, or I don't know what you might call them. Except I'm gonna have to break them. Oh, they fall. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break them to put in some... That was a waste of time, wasn't it? I want to put in some space for them to kind of stand in a little bit. And maybe we can put something like this above them. Oops. Yes, like this. Yeah. Maybe I think I'm going to put them to be more consistent with the roof. Let's move them all up a little bit. It wants to move up even more, doesn't it? Yeah. Is that right? Yes, I think so. Just a little bit difficult to see because of the... Maybe I can put all the armors on, actually. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Let me get the base filled anyway. Yes, cool. And we'll get that there, we'll put that in there, put that in there. To get a gold in there. No, I'm not going to put that in. We're going to put this one in instead. Yes, better. And then we can get our statues in again. If I place... does the statue kind of look where I am? If I put this on here, is he going to look down? No, okay. Last one. And we'll put some block behind. Cool. We got like almost angels or statues. I'm not really sure. They look nice though. And we can actually, maybe what we can do is put in a... I'm not sure. I'll figure that out. Okay. So we can fit windows in there, but I'm not going to bother for now. I'm just going to copy this over just to see what we've ended up with. See if I like it or not. Whoops. Copy from here. All the way down to here. I'm going to just punch my way in here. I'm going to do a copy. Copy. Rotate. We'll do a rotate 90. And we'll do a paste. And we'll do a rotate 90. And we'll do a paste. And we'll do a rotate 90. And we'll do a paste. And then we'll do a flip. And then we'll do a paste. And then we'll do a rotate 90, and we'll do a paste. And we'll do a rotate 90, and we'll do a paste. And we'll do a rotate 90, and we'll do a paste. And there we have it. Instant mess. Not quite the cathedral I was looking for. But it gives us some idea of what we're looking at. So something like this. Looks nice, to be honest. That's not bad. And it looks like a great kind of foundation for what we're going to do later up here. Obviously, this needs to be joined much more carefully. In fact, we can try doing that now. Just so that we can get, again, a better idea of what we're doing, because the more information we have about what it's going to look like, the more judgments, the better the judgments we can make about how to proceed. And so let's do this, yes. And we'll bring this section through. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. What's happened there? Oh, I see. Yeah. I know what's happened. We've lost the this one. So let's get that back in. Put that in there. And bring this up. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna have to take all this stuff out. Let's bring this in a little bit. At least a few more. We'll bring this one all the way in. We'll bring this one all the way in. What's that under? You mean kind of like oh, that gives me an idea, actually. How about something like this? Where the guy is actually suspended on the outside of the wall. Let me see here. I'll just change over blocks. What's that gonna look like? Nah, it's not gonna work. You mean like this then? Like this? And then the armor on top? Yeah, I think that can work, maybe. I'll just quickly put that on, and then actually I'm going to get back to what I was doing because I'm actually a little bit finite on time today. I will be having food soonish, so I'm gonna just quickly get this whole section corner patched up and copied over so that we can see more how this is supposed to look. Yes, cool. This bit can go. Yep. And we'll just quickly change my palette. So let's get that one, and we'll just real quick just fill that in. Set quartz block, and that fills that in for us. And we actually want to get rid of that too. That in there. Is that going? Let's go. Because oh, I see what's happening here. Is that right? Was that supposed to be like that? I guess it works. It wasn't really what was intended, I think. Maybe I could put something like this instead. Yeah, that looks a bit nicer actually. Let's do that. Yeah. Be nice to do two corner pieces. I don't know if it's possible though. I don't know how you could do that. Maybe it is, but not really sure. I'm not willing to spend time to find out. Oh no, that's messy. Wow, that's a mistake. Goodness. Let's do this. Better, I think. Yes. Okay. So that fixes that corner up. And now we can do a copy. You've been in America? Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, I'm going to take this guy out again. I'm just going to leave him as is for now. I'll come back to your idea about the shelf maybe at some point. The step. Just want to get this copy paste done, and then I think I might call it a loggy off time. What's that? A loggy off. Let's just patch up that little corner there. And there's still a lot of work to do, obviously, but we're getting the shape now, which is nice. Hello. Oh. And we need to go here. Yes. And this bit is unchanged, I think, so we should just be able to copy paste now quite easily. Let's do that. And we're just going to copy paste the entire thing. I have a compass somewhere? Yeah. Let's do a copy. Rotate 90. Paste. and then we'll do a rotate 90, and we will do a paste. And we'll do a rotate 90, and we'll do a paste. Boom. Okay. So that's giving us a much better idea of what this is going to look like. So we've got room here for another tier. Loads of room, in fact. I'll probably get started on that next time, but for now I'm gonna give it a rest. But yeah, digging it. Looks cool. Still got some stuff inside we need to clear up, but we can deal with that later. Yeah, looks pretty nice, and I think we can see kind of where we're going with this now, which is good. Hi George, you are just in time for me to say bye bye, unfortunately. I'm not an expert with the commands, but I've got a pretty good idea. I'm just going to have a quick fly around so you guys can see the builds, because I know you like looking at them. So here's what we've built today. We built everything within the walls today, which I think is a pretty good day's work. For 1 hour's work, it's not too bad. I know it's glaring, hideous gold, but I'm hoping with some more TLC we can fix up, particularly this front here. It's still looking very plain. I'm hoping we can fix that up. So yeah, that's the heaven. Heaven corresponds to Earth, which is this one. Earth is the generative power of nature, and nature more generally. So while heaven over there is very controlled, this is very freeform and kind of naturalistic looking, and you know, it does have mines and things which probably aren't traditionally associated with the earth element, but I mean they are, of course, because earth after all. So that's earth. Over here we have wind. I don't know much about the wind element. I just built something that looked windy. A windy scene, and I thought a mesa is the most windy thing I could come up with. There's a windy tree here, etc. Over here we have fire. It's fairly self-explanatory, I think. It's fire. Nether in Minecraft, I think, represents fire. We've got cool things going on. I mean, hot things. This is my favorite build so far. This is beautiful, even if I say so myself. And there's still room on top. I still haven't finished it, so maybe I can do something with that later. And over here is water. It is nowhere near completed. It's looking mostly like a toilet bowl at the moment. You can see inside here. Yeah, it's got a lot of work needs doing. Kind of rubbish at the moment. Well, I spent 15 minutes maybe building that, so... I actually don't own Fortnite Savage, so I won't be playing it anytime soon. Hello, Mesut, again. I see you around a lot. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go back over to the Heaven build, and I'm going to call it a day because I'm getting hungry and I need to cook. So... thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. I'll be around in the morning. I probably won't be around this time in the evening tomorrow, but maybe, I don't know. Anyway, thanks. Oh, one thing. Let's do time set night. Oh, cool. Looks cool at night too. Okay. Yeah, thanks guys. And I hope to see you all around soon. Bye bye!